Assalamu alaikum. A very good afternoon to all the parents and children who have taken out the time to join us today at such a short notice. We apologize again for the inconvenience we caused to you by sending the notice so late in the evening. However, it was a very exciting opportunity for our students, and we could not delay it further. We are actually looking forward to our students joining us back from 1st of July. There will be a formal orientation for the reopening of the school very soon. We will send you a message for that well in advance so that the students as well as the parents can both join us. While we await for the reopening of the school, we want to introduce a very important program to the students and parents of class 7 to 11. However, we are not going to start it randomly. We will just share a few pictures to give you a rough idea about what we are to begin with. So students and respected parents, in front of us is a picture of a gentleman. Many of our students should be able to recognize him as they have studied some of the wonderful books written by him. It is none other than Roald Dahl. Many students remember reading Matilda, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Not just the book, but some wonderful movies based on these books have been watched by millions of people around the world. And how many of us can recognize this lovely lady? Maybe some of you may find it difficult to recognize her, but when these join us, we all know who we are talking about. The creator of Harry Potter, Ron Weasley and Hermione Granger. Last but not the least, who is this gentleman? The one who gave life to a series of Diary of a Wimpy Kid. So far, we have been talking about authors belonging to the Western world. However, we as Pakistanis need to be very proud of Maryam Arif, who at such a tender age of 16 years has written and published 8 books internationally. So by now, I'm sure all of you have a fair idea of what we are going to introduce to you. MSB's very own Young Authors Program. This program is an initiative of Idara. What does this program offer to the students? Our students get the opportunity to gain national and international recognition. And this program, how does it enable it? This program enables this by promoting the budding writers. Eventually, our budding writers will become established authors under the umbrella of this program. So why writing? What does writing do? It boosts creativity, improves memory. Many of us relieve ourselves from stress and depression by writing out our feelings or simply composing light text for others. And when we write, definitely our comprehension skills increase. And last but not the least, it enhances our prioritization skills. So again, we have these 5 gems in front of us, and there are so many more around the world. the glory awaits our MSBNs. Who knows that there right now may be some MSBN who would be able to join these ranks in future. So who is eligible to join the Young Authors program? All students of class 7 to 11 are eligible, but there is definitely an eligibility criteria which we will discuss shortly. When does this program start? This program has been initiated with the help of this orientation. It is an 18-month-long program. Starting from now, it will end in December 2022. Why this program? How will it benefit the children? What are the learning objectives of this program? You see, when schools design any programs, any activity, any field trip, there are definite learning objectives behind those initiatives. And this huge program is not without some definite learning objectives. So some of them are mentioned on the screen, that the students will be able to write with clarity and purpose. It will also hone their research skills. They will be able to maintain a structured writing discipline. They will be able to submit a piece of original writing for potential publication. And they will be able to explore and consider writing as a potential career option. Majority of our students think of becoming doctors and engineers and scientists, but it is very few who think of taking up writing as a career. So this program is a platform for the students who want to develop themselves as published authors. So what are the benefits of being an author? Achievement, self-expression, prestige, satisfaction, self-worth, and the unique experience of the journey of becoming an author. Students pursuing this program will be able to share their own experiences with many others. They will be able to collaborate with the students from other centers and learn from their experiences too. What is the procedure? The first step is happening now, the orientation. By the end of the day, we will send you a link for the Google form. Based on the response that we receive from you, shortlisting will be done. Now, shortlisting is divided into two categories. First, those students who themselves are willing to join, who themselves want to volunteer for this program. And the second stage is definitely the teachers' recommendations. After shortlisting has been done, based on both of these, selection will be done. 5 students will be selected. Then these selected 5 students will have to pay the fee for the program. And inshallah, very soon the program will begin. Now, what is this program about? How it has been distributed over 18 months? Here we have an outline of the detailed program. It will not be possible for us to share each and every point with you, but the selected students will get to have this program in detail. So I will quickly browse through this program. So the program will start from July. Different phases have been highlighted. Lots of input sessions are there, and all these sessions will be taking place under the supervision and guidance of Idara. Many sessions are input. Certain sessions will be held face to face, as a Pakistani center. We will try our best to arrange the best possible resources for our students. And this continues. So finally, on December 23rd, which is a tentative date, Young Authors Season 3, the book launch ceremony will take place. So in 18 months, there will be some very fortunate, very resilient children who will emerge as published authors. So now getting down to the ground realities, the total investment per student is rupees 24,300. The duration of the program is 18 months. And if we spread it over 18 months, it turns out to be just rupees 1,350. Now, every investment comes with a return. And the return is that if a student gets published, they can become nationally and internationally acclaimed authors. And the Proud Center will bear the publication cost of the book. Here, our session ends. If you have any questions, you can write them down and we will try to answer them. Thank you so much. So we will start answering the questions one by one.
Do we have to write a book?
So there is a question, do we have to write a book? Writing a book is a journey. We will take you through that journey. And eventually, once your work is good enough and has been shortlisted for publication, eventually your work will be published in the form of a book. But again, rest assured, you will not be alone in this journey. There are going to be a lot of mentors and coaches who are going to hold your hands to enable you to reach to the stage of publishing your book. The next question is, do we have to write the story on MS Word or on a piece of paper? Hatim, beta, you will be guided through and through. Now, whether you are into fiction or any other genre of writing, it will depend upon that, whether it is a story or you want to emerge as a poet, it will depend upon all that. Okay. Now it comes to this, whether it will be on MS Word or on a piece of paper. You are all tech savvy, and I'm sure we will have to make use of our technical facilities and resources, and we will present our technical skills too.
We have to write a school story now or when school is open?
You don't have to start writing the story now. Sakina has asked this question. No. First, you will attend some sessions. Based on the sessions and guidelines, you will start writing down your material. Are there any other questions?
The whole program will be online or physical?
Most of the program will be online, but definitely there are certain sessions in the program which we will be arranging on campus. We are working on that. Rest assured.
How many students will be selected from a class?
We cannot keep our base our selection on the basis of class. We have to select 5 students. There's a possibility that 2 might be from class 8 and 1 from other levels, or vice versa. It all depends upon the enthusiasm that the students show, the eligibility criteria in front of us.
Do we have to pay all the price at once or monthly?
This is a very good question. Do we have to pay all the price at once or monthly? We will try to facilitate you as best as we can. Again, once you have shown us your willingness to join this program and you are willing to undertake the entire cost, we will facilitate you as much as possible. Even if we have to break it down as a monthly payment, we will do our best.
How many students from each class?
How many students from each class? I think I've answered this question, but again, the total number of students that we have to select is 5, and there are no guarantees that there will be one student from each level. There can be more than one from one level and no student from a particular level.
They will be selected or they have a chance?
Every student at the moment stands an equal chance, but definitely some shortlisting has to be done, and that shortlisting will be based on our criteria. So if anybody is interested, the first thing is they need to fill up the Google form, which we will be sharing with you as soon as possible. So to get a fair chance, you need to fill that first and show your willingness.
If you select a student and he doesn't want to participate?
Okay, now this is again a question that what if we select a student and the student does not want to participate? Well, that can happen. We have shared the benefits of being an author. We will not pressurize anybody, but again, that student can come and talk to us and we might be able to convince the student, because we feel that it is a lifetime opportunity. And it is just not going to build up the profile of the student for college education, but for a career as well.
Physical class will be at the same time of the school or separate?
This we cannot determine at the moment, whether the physical sessions will be during school hours or after school hours, but we will ensure that they are convenient to our students as well. However, if we are getting published authors from outside, we also have to give a lot of consideration to their requirements too. There will be a test or anything for selection? There will be no test, beta. You have had your final exams. No more testing. Your teachers are well aware of your writing skills. And what we are looking forward to is the students who are enthusiastic, determined, and can go through the entire program spanning over 18 months. Thank you, Fatma Murtaza. We want to provide the best, the very best to our students. Any other questions? So we will call it a day, and inshallah, very soon, in a couple of hours, we will share the link for the Google form, and we are looking forward to an enthusiastic participation from our students. Take care, all of you. Have a wonderful day.